When it came to storylines, Riverdale was never the show to play it safe. Instead, it always managed to surprise us. Although it was impossible to predict where the story would lead, it was always the journey, and not the final destination, that attracted viewers. And that trip came to an end tonight, so let's raise a milkshake to those characters and the memories we've made with them, regardless of the ending, whether it was what you wanted or not. The unique approach to the storytelling also allowed the series to give fans an update on how everyone's life played out in a quick and succinct way, while also sending each one of them off with a proper goodbye. Last updated on August 23, 2023, 2 weeks ago. Author Lizzie Buczek. In an ideal world, you would still be friends with everyone you went to high school with, but this isn't usually the case. People set off on several paths and proceed in separate directions. Even though Archie, Betty, Veronica, and Jughead were all soulmates, they each pursued separate interests in quest of their legacy, which is terrible. On Wednesday, Riverdale's 7-season run came to an end with a touching series finale in which Archie and the gang experienced their final day of high school together. She is currently the sole surviving member of the group, and she wants to see Riverdale once more before all of her memories fade away. She nods off while reading her high school yearbook, and when she awakens, she discovers a young Jughead at the foot off and wakes up to find a young Jughead sitting at the foot of her bed. One key lesson from the series finale is that the focus was always on the core four and their friendship, which carried through to the very end when they met in the sweet hereafter, a moment in time where they were all 17, young and friends, beautiful and full of hope, just like we've always known them and will always remember them. The foursome, sitting at a booth in Pops, eating burgers and sipping on milkshakes while sharing a laugh, is how Riverdale started. And through every timeline and wacky storyline, it's where they ended up. It's a full circle moment, right down to Jughead Jones, the narrator, delivering the first and final lines of the series. Also, was Riverdale just a fictional story written by him all along? He's wearing his modern-day clothes, addressing the camera, and you can hear his typewriter going off in the background as if he'd finally concluded his story. Possibly the story he was right. It's been a truly incredible run, and I apologize to the fans who weren't given the happy ending they were expecting for. However, let's find solace in the knowledge that this is only one reality and one timeline, and that Riverdale is beautiful because it exists in other multiverses, as they have demonstrated. Since Archie and Betty have lived as the endgame in at least 2 universes, I'm prepared to wager that there is a future in which they actually finish up together with a family. However, there were many memorable moments to honor the ships that came together, such as Betty and Archie's final passionate kiss, during which he implied that he believed it would ultimately be them, which surely counts for something. The love persisted right up until acting debut. Both the characters and us viewers at home experienced a roller coaster of emotions during the series finale. These cherished characters, who we have known for 7 seasons, have a lot of happy endings and somber farewells. It's a devastating conclusion to the crazy and exciting tale that was Riverdale. The episode abruptly changed the timeline. Jughead's spirit appears as she is reflecting on her life, the good old days, as the adults would say, goodbye. Goodbye.